What's going on YouTube? Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball. And today I'm gonna give you 7 different crossovers that can help change your game, definitely in the ISO situation. A couple players that really change the game of the crossover that come to me are gonna be Allen Iverson. Everybody knows Allen Iverson. I felt like no one could guard him at all. Double team, triple team, it didn't matter. Allen Iverson was not only quick and explosive, but he was one of the most shiftiest players, and he definitely changed the game. Number 2 is gonna be Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway, that between cross was killer. I felt like when he added that pace with it, the way he shifted, changed levels, he was unguardable. And then we also have Deron Williams. You guys remember him. We were almost having the Chris Paul, Deron Williams debate. Man, Deron Williams' crossover was lethal. He could pull up right to left, left to right. He even could dunk on you too in traffic. And for my OGs, we got Rod Strickland. Actually, when I was a younger player, a lot of the OGs would say, hey, young fella, you kind of remind me of Rod Strickland, just the way you dance and boogie out there. But Rod Strickland definitely was one of those players unguardable. So today's YouTube, we got 7 different crossovers that are gonna make your game lethal and unguardable, definitely in the ISO situation. Some of you don't wanna miss. You already know, man, let's get it. First crossover you have to have is a drop crossover. Kevin Durant comes to name, definitely with his double drop crossover, but setting it up, you'll take a dribble, and I'm going 1, 2. But it's really important that we don't do both at the same time, that you take that dribble and it's 1, 2, really giving this motion right here, like I'm driving right, and then once that right foot plants, you're crossing that ball over. So getting to my dribble, boom, drop cross, just like this right here, helping you become a shifty player. So when I attack, not only do I want to shift my defender, but I also have to be able to explode, whether it's right to left, to when I drop cross, I want to be able to explode past that defender, left and right. That's what helps you become unguardable. Usually players have a favorite side. You got to be a player that's able to drive right, pull up right, drive left, and pull up left. So when you're working on this drop cross, make sure you're able to, boom, pull up, and then more importantly, make sure also you're able to drive by that defender, be able to finish at the rim. Number 2 is gonna be your push cross. John Wall comes to name. John Wall is really, really good being able to do a push cross, mainly because of his speed, but some things that are gonna help you with your push cross are being deceptive. The ball's in my left hand and really selling moves with my eyes, looking one direction, but I'm also using my peripheral vision, knowing there's a gap, and I'm able to just plant off this ball side foot, and I'll plant, and I'm able just to simply push the ball over. You'll see it a lot in the ball screen situation. Also, if I can wave my shooter from the corner, wave him away, and I can play this 2-man game over here, really good time is to really get my push cross, push to go. Also, some setups are gonna be a drive to a behind the back stop to a push cross. So imagine if I'm driving, I drive hard, look, boom, I push the ball, and I'm able to explode to the rim. So that push cross can be a very deadly move if you understand when and where to use it. Number 3 is gonna be my turn cross. Don't think so much of an in and out right now, think of a turn. So an in and out is usually here, a little more aggressive. I wanna focus on turn, just small. So the ball's being dribbled is inside of my frame, and I'm turning the ball slightly outside my frame. So once that ball is outside of my frame, now I can get into that crossover. So really small details. Once I turn, boom, the ball hits and then my feet activate. I'm just turning the ball outside of my frame there. And once I turn out, boom, I'm able to cross. In and out can be very, very deadly, but this turn cross is a lot quicker if I'm able to simply just turn the ball out and then cross. The way the feet sound, the way the ball sounds, and also the way the basketball manipulates as I'm coming down, changing that pace, and I just, boom, get into my turn cross. I can get into a shot. Really hard move to guard. Make sure you guys lock down that turn cross. Number 4 is gonna be the Tim Hardaway cross. What I told you guys in the intro, he really changed the game. Hard player to guard. That between the legs crossover, one, as he goes down, he changes levels and that shoulder drops. And it seems like he's going here right in this moment. And then he's able just to cross that ball over. I work on this move a lot. It's something I didn't do in the games a lot, but I really worked on my handle, just made my handle a lot better. So being able to go here, that between the cross, and it's gonna sound pop, pop, almost as quick as you can. And I have to really go between the legs aggressive, and I have to snap that crossover. Breaking down this movement right here is really important. That ball speed, being aggressive with the ball. And then as I told you guys, being able to simply, boom, change levels, get to the rim to be able to explode both sides. Able to attack left, able to attack right, off the pull-up, or off being able to get all the way drop a dime or finish at the rim. So that Tim Hardaway, really hard to guard when you're able to do every option. It's gonna be our cross jab, a really deadly move you can use in transition. And how the cross jab is gonna be set up is, as I cross the ball going from right to left, I wanna shift my body in the opposite direction. This right here can really cause a freeze moment or a stun moment with the defense, and that's all you need, especially if you're a fast, quick, or an average speed player. All you need is that stun or that freeze. So when I cross, boom, and I'm able to jab with that defender. There are a lot of options out of the cross jab as I'm coming down. I can also add another crossover to get real shifty. I can get into a cross and jab, and I can go between the legs. Also with that cross and jab, I can just get a shift, right? I can get it almost a shift moment, and it turns into now more of a sidestep action for a shot. That's one thing I love about this cross jab. You can go full court and just hit somebody, boom, with the move, being able to finish, or it can be a half court move. Somebody's picking you up full court, and you just get that one little burst to get by that defender, turn his hips. Cross jab, very deadly move with a lot of options and a lot of counters out of it as well. This right here, number 6, is gonna be our between the legs toe tap cross. So remember that Tim Hardaway is more of a quick motion, 1, 2. Toe tap is gonna be a little bit more pace, and I'm really selling when I go 1, 2, right there with that motion, then I'll cross the ball over. So being able to go 1, 2, boom, and then be able to cross and explode past that defender. Really deadly move when you're getting multiple in at a time, and you just add just that toe tap right there to be able to shift that defender. I love this move as well, especially the older I get, I'm not quite as quick, so I have to be a little bit more deceptive with my moves, and being able to be a player to get to that toe tap can be real deadly, getting by that defender, really freezing them, having them look real foolish. But we've all been waiting for number 7, just that scissor step cross. So as I dribble, usually I dribble on my inside foot here, but now that foot's not gonna plant. As I dribble, I swing and I get in this motion right here. So imagine as I'm dribbling to come down, I'll go inside foot dribble, then this foot doesn't hit the floor, it swings. It really just throws the timing off that defense to where they're always lagging kind of behind. So as I'm going, so I go inside foot, and before it even hits, boom, I'm able just to get right into that scissor step cross. Really, really elite move. Right there, as you see, I imagine my defender kind of cut me off, but being able to cross all the way through, and as I've been saying all video, make sure you master both sides when you come to it. That scissor step. Really deadly move right there, that scissor step cross. If you like today's videos, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We have a lot of heat for you. Crossover right now. Those 7 different crossovers. If you can master just half of them, you're gonna be a very, very hard player to guard, man to man, or definitely out of that switch. You already know, man. Those 7 crossovers help take your game to the next level. Let's get it. Oh!